Hey YouTube, thought I'd talk a little bit tonight about something I found recently. I found an article of a video on YouTube of Howard Stern. I formerly thought with Howard Stern always coming on talking about how people talk about him and his hook nose and how he's a Jew and all this stuff. He's had several occasions where he's talked about somebody on his staff that's like been fired or been talked about on another show that they thought Howard wouldn't find out about, and they just started ranting on him about a Jew, and he's felt persecuted most of his life because he was Jewish. And I would hope that because of that he would maybe have a little bit more respect for people that are of other ethnic origins or other genders as well. But I found out that's not the case. As in most culture, even though he's on TV and radio and everything else, it only matters when it comes to you. So it only matters if somebody's directly degrading him or somebody that's Jewish. Other than that, everybody else can get fucked. And that's basically what we're looking at right now. I thought I'd play this for you, and we'll talk about it as it goes through. This is basically an interview that Howard Stern did with Terry Nicole Hess, and she's actually went through the entire process, got the SRT, and has done everything. Has been a woman for 9 months, and been post-op, and Howard does the 101 trans thing.
Then we might talk to them?
Oh, yeah, right. This is some guy. Is this what he looks like?
Well, on the cover of the book.
This is a guy who cut off his penis.
Oh! Himself?
No, he had the whole sex change operation.
Oh!
Yeah, right.
Oh my God.
Yeah, you look like a guy.
This looks like George Kennedy in a dress.
Yeah. You know what? First of all, he's a very powerful man.
Now, they haven't even met this person yet. They haven't even read the book. Don't know anything about the person. Don't know anything about what he's wrote. Don't know anything about him. And they're already laying into him and bullying him and saying things about his gender identity, about the fact that she looks like a he, she's not passable even though she's had the operation, just degrading her, you know. And this is supposed to be somebody that has a very wide-ranging audience, so this is going to reach millions and millions of people, and he's basically promoting bigotry by doing this.
A strong man. I don't mean to say, I know you like being a girl, but
I'm a strong girl.
yeah, and you even have a man's voice. You don't even try to hide your voice, right?
No.
Why is that? Why not?
I'm honest.
You are honest. You want people to know what you are. Believe me, I know what you are no matter what your voice is. You look.
See, and he's calling her out. He's clocking her, which, you know, it's not a big deal. A lot of us get clocked, but he's basically saying that you sound like a man, and I'd know you were a man no matter what, and basically trying to reiterate the thing that everybody else thinks about the cisgenders, and that's that even though you don't look female and you want to feel female, you should just stay male, because that's the only two genders there are. There's just male and there's female, and you're either one or the other, and you're trying to be a female, but obviously you don't pass, so therefore you should just stay a male. This is the cisgender way of thinking, and I would think that Howard Stern would be a little bit able to think a little bit further than that, you would think, being a Jewish person.
Like Stone Cold Steve Austin a little bit.
Oh,
Not a little bit,
That's
right?
not true.
Right. Now, you had a nose job, obviously.
That's not even true. Yes.
Yes, and you had a chin implant of some kind. Is that true? You have not?
My chin.
That is your chin.
Holy.
You are a big guy. How much do you weigh?
About 169.
169.
And
How tall are you?
5'10".
5'10", 169. You could kick.
She's 5 foot. He says she's a big guy. She's 5'10" and 169 pounds. I'm 5'5" and I weigh 175. So she's skinnier than I am, you know. So that's not that big, you know. I'm a vegan even, you know. know. But I've been a vegan for 26 years, and I'm still skinnier. She's skinnier than I am, and taller by 5 inches. So that's not that big, and she's not the size of Stone Cold Steve Austin, because I'm the same. I weigh more than her, you know, and I'm not that big. Stone Cold Steve Austin is like 250 pounds and all muscle, you know. So they're just mocking her basically.
My ass. There's no doubt in my mind that you could kick my ass. Yeah, absolutely. And you went and cut off your schlong?
No.
You
Can
did
you
not.
move down a little bit because I want to see her?
This you want to see, huh?
Hi there.
Do you mind moving down one seat so Robin can stare at you?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, at least Robin had the decency to say her, right?
You have giant hands.
They're not giant.
You have a manly hand. Now let's be real.
Well, you used to be a man.
You have not cut off your penis.
No, the doctor did.
Oh, so you did cut off your penis.
No, they
you had it
don't
cut off.
cut it off. They reconfigure it.
Right, you have a vagina, so to speak.
I have a vagina, period.
You do have a period?
No.
See, this is all. He's just basically trying to do a comedy show, and just rail her. You know, he's just railing Terry. Just everything that's coming out of his mouth is hate and bigotry. You know, this is the way the mainstream media deals with this, and he's not even mainstream media. You would think that he would have a little bit more couth than this.
All right. Isn't it more like a wound than an actual vagina?
Yeah, he says her vagina is more like a wound, not a vagina. That's about as hateful as you can get.
It's actually referred to as a poussoir.
Hey, let me ask you a question. Do you have sensation down there? Seriously,
Yes.
you're able to have an orgasm?
I have clitoral orgasm.
You do.
Yes.
And you've made love to men with this new vagina?
Yes.
No kidding. I gotta meet this guy.
Under duress or what?
No kidding.
Tuesday night.
Tuesday night you
I
made
was a
love.
virgin until Tuesday night.
Is that right?
True?
When did you get your new vagina?
9 months ago.
9 months ago, and this
Why
was.
did you wait so long? Because you're not, a spring chicken.
Yeah, every minute counts.
See, they're railing on her for her age, for transitioning. I'm 45 or 42, I mean, and I think she was like in her late 40s or something like this. So she transitioned late, and they're trying to make the case that that nobody would want to have sex with her. And then she said that somebody did want to have sex with her, and it was just a couple of days ago, and she finally had sex after 9 months of being post-op. And they're making fun of her, acting like that wasn't that the person that had sex with her would have had to been in duress, that she's not a good enough person to have somebody want to make love to her.
I mean, you were a
I've
man
just been a virgin as a girl.
You've been a man for a long time,
A
though.
while.
You got a wife and kids somewhere stashed away?
3 wives.
3 wives. So you were really living a lie.
No, I'm trying.
Are you sorry you didn't keep your penis? Is there, sometimes I've talked to many transsexuals and they are absolutely
Yeah,
regretful.
but she's new.
Now he's trying to say that he's talked to many transsexuals like this, hopefully not, but he's trying to say that he's talked to many transsexuals, and all of them that he's talked to are sad that they removed their genitals, and had them changed. That's what he's saying.
She just had this 9 months ago. She hasn't gotten time.
And you have sensation.
I had a miracle surgeon. He was just fabulous.
You got a before picture in your book?
Not with,
Like as a guy?
A picture of you as a man? Oh, there you are as a man. Let me see. I bet you were attractive guy. Look at that. You look like a nice guy.
Look at my prom king picture.
Yeah, I'm looking. Don't worry. Well, listen, let me tell you something.
Now, how long did you have this feeling that you wanted to do this?
Well, I got serious about it 5 years ago.
Yeah, but, I mean, you don't look like a woman. You know that, right?
I think I look like a woman.
No, you look like a guy.
No, you look like a
Until
woman
I opened my mouth.
if you were a guy.
Yeah, I can't listen to it again. It's I'm gonna put it in the description below so that you can watch it and listen to this. I'm gonna keep out and maybe try to look and see if I can find some of these other transgender people he's talked to. I know that he had one. I forget the guy's name. There's a transgender man that is kind of like a muscly guy and bald head. And he had him on the show, and they had him ride the Sabian, and he still had his vagina. He hasn't had the sex change surgery yet, so they had him ride the Sabian, you know. So I mean, they're just trying to basically make people think that transgender people are basically all about this kind of like a sexual object, you know, kind of like you're doing it for sex reasons. And anybody will tell you that gender and sexuality are two different things, obviously. So there's no reason for you to act that way, to want to become a woman just because you want to have sex with a man. You know, in fact, many, you know, that's the thing with cisgendered people. They don't understand. They think if you want to be a woman, then you want to have sex with men, so you're gay and you just want to become a woman to do it. And that's not the case. There's many different gender fluidity people where you can either be a transgender woman and want to have sex with women, or you can be a transgender woman and want to have sex with men, or you can be a transgender woman that wants to have sex with men or women. Same with the transgender men, you know. So it's not always just because you want to be a woman, just because you want to have sex with men, and so why don't you just stay a man and be gay? You know, that's their mindset. They have a very closed mind. You know, they're kind of like the horses that you see walking around with the little things like this. They can't see past this little place in front of them. There's nothing beside them as far as they're concerned. So yeah, it's really disturbing to hear these people talk like this about people. You know, it's especially in, you know, the day and age we're in now, where you would hope, you know, people would be getting away from, especially now that religion's on the decline. We're talking like 30% of people in the United States now feel that religion is bullshit, you know, and they don't affiliate with any religion. So you would think with it going down that this would be happening less and less. And with so many people recognizing, even in the religions, that this is bullshit, that people are accepting people into society and other things, that this would not be a problem. But this is still happening. Like, you know, this stuff sounds like stuff that you would hear back in the 60s and 70s. You know, even then, though, this would be kind of vulgar. Most of the stuff they're talking about is highly sexual. So even this would be very vulgar for anybody. But yeah, I'll put all this stuff in the description below. Thanks for watching. Share, like, and subscribe, and I'll do some more videos like this. And yeah, have a nice night.